What is going on, everybody? Taylor here, and today I am back with a Schmoedown reaction. This match is a match I've been looking forward to for ages and ages and hoping that we would get to see. Today we have Rocha going up against Ghai, and I don't even know what to expect from this match in terms of how much trash talk there's going to be and like the tension that is going to be in the studio for this. Like, this I feel like is just such a highly anticipated, highly elevated match that it's really going to be something. With this one, no matter who I say I'm rooting for, I'm going to get crap for it. If I say that I'm rooting for Rocha, then people will be like, oh, but I thought Ghai was your favorite, and you said he was the GOAT, and he's the best, and it's, you know, that you're backing him. And if I root for Ghai, I'm gonna get shit from Rocha. He will say, hey, you always say that I'm your favorite, and then I tell you that you know, flip-flop, and sometimes you root for other people, but you still say that I'm your favorite, and then you go and root for other people, and clearly you're not my favorite. I'm not your favorite. So either way, like, I just can't win with who I'm gonna root for here. So yeah, that's fun. That's a fun place to be in, where either way I'm gonna lose here. But I do love Rocha. I think he's a great competitor, and I like to see him succeed. And I think he does a lot for this league, and I do love to see him win. However, gonna shoot myself in the foot here and say that I'm rooting for Ghai, because I think that he has so much potential, and I think that he has proven that he's here to stay, that he means business, and I really want to see him continue to do the impossible and beat all of these people that he's not supposed to beat by any means, that are supposed to, you know, show him that he's just the new kid in town, and that he's, you know, that he's not the shit like he thinks he is, that he's not the GOAT, that he's not whatever. But he's proved twice now that he's here, and he's gonna take this league by storm. So I'm gonna say that I'm rooting for Ghai here, and we'll see what the consequences are for that later. Let's get into this.
Hey, guess what, pal?
What do we got?
We're professional now.
Oh man.
Are you ready to do this? I'm so ready to do this.
Just kills me every time. It's gonna be a heck of a match, though. Oh, I love Alice.
Ghai does the unthinkable, TKOs Morrow and Riley, and now he plays Rocha in a #1 contender match, and I'm going to have the SWAT team there for them.
Yeah, they better, seriously.
You're a loser, because you fuckers got lucky the first time around between us. Now play us knowledge versus knowledge. You never played a guy like me, so when the time comes, you ain't gonna be able to step up.
I'm gonna kick your ass, I'll make everyone forget about you, and then I'm coming for the beast.
This is like, oh my god. This is freaking crazy. Oh man. I can't believe this is actually happening. I hope the studio was still standing after this match.
Welcome back to the movie Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Does it feel like a big fight? Well, it is. Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff, and what a battle today, buddy.
Oh, Christian, two jackasses are vying to play William Bibiani for the belt, and what a match we have in store for y'all today. Andrew Ghai, John Rocha, they both have shown the ability to be nice guys and certainly villains as well. As mercurial as they are with their theatrics, that's how good they are around the round two wheel. There's not a lot of weaknesses between either one of these gentlemen.
Well, it's funny that you say that because these guys, if you look at it, John Rocha in 2016 was easily one of the most despicable people we had in this league.
Not well liked at all.
No, but what he did was he made a huge name for himself, beating some of the best, eventually getting himself a title shot and taking the title from his now stablemate, Dangerous Dan Murrell. Well, fast forward 2 years later, and someone very similar to what John Rocha was doing back then is now Andrew Ghai. Dastardly Drew Ghai has exploded onto the scene here this season of the Schmoedown. Many have compared him to a younger Rocha, but he also he wouldn't like that comparison. He says, I'm Andrew Ghai. And they have never seen eye to eye. They have almost got into it backstage. They have almost got into it face to face. Andrew Ghai has tackled John Rocha and got himself suspended at the Spectacular. There is a lot of history between these two. They do not like each other, and they both are fighting for one thing, and that is that championship that lies around the waist of the champion, William the Beast Bibiani.
That's right. I mean, you look at Ghai, you look at Rocha. Clearly, Ghai has taken some cues from John Rocha. Pending the results of a Maury Povich DNA test, he might be his actual son. All that can be settled at a later day because today we're here to do movie trivia.
I can't tell you how much I hate that storyline. But as we go through what these two have done,
awesome.
I mean, look, you've got to give it to Dastardly Drew. He was set out to lose against Dan Murrell. It was basically, it's just a stunt. It's just a gimmick. Guys just calling him out. It's great for storyline purposes. But what did he do? He did the unthinkable, and he beat Dan Murrell.
Shocked both of us.
TKO in the Collider Collision, and then Mark Riley steps up and says, well, you're not going to do that to me. And what happens? He does that to him. He TKO'd two champions, two-time champions, and now he is standing eye to eye with John Rocha, another former champion. But John Rocha is hungry, and he really wants that belt.
Andrew Ghai looks good with the cane. John Rocha might need a cane. Either way, we're going to find out who is going to be facing William Bibiani at the end of these 3 rounds. Here's a look at what the competitors had to say pre-show.
Oh, God.
You know, you get to be part of the Schmoedown long enough, you see the carbon copies come along, you see the clones come along. I laid the groundwork for what you see now. And no one has made me think about a younger version of the outlaw like Andrew Ghai.
Look, nobody thought this was gonna happen, right? But it did. I made it happen from day one. I made Dan Murrell come out of retirement, and I TKO'd him. Riley just decided to step up to the plate, and I TKO'd him. And now the outlaw is here.
Andrew Ghai's come in and he's pulled off 2 miracles. He's beaten 2 former champs, Dan Murrell, Mark Riley. But now he ain't facing somebody with ring rust. Now he ain't facing somebody who's coming out of retirement.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's facing a former champ who's been doing it for a while. A former champ who's still in the ring. A former champ who's still hungry and wants that belt around my waist.
He's just a troll, an internet troll, and a troll here in the building. He doesn't even deserve to be in this ring. You know what? He's outdated. I've beat every single one of these horsemen. I've put the hex on them. They've got the guy cursed.
We're gonna see what you do.
Oh, no.
We're gonna see if you can handle it. We're gonna see if you can go toe to toe, because I ain't nice like Riley. I ain't nice like Dan. Boy, I've forgotten more shit talk than you'll ever know. So don't bring your histrionics my way. Because the outlaw, he ain't gonna play it.
You fans are in a weird place, right? You got this amazing new talent in the league, actually an exciting Schmoedown for once, but what's gonna happen is Guy's gonna bury all these old dogs. I have to take another dog out behind the shed and fucking shoot him?
Damn.
Happy to.
So Andrew, you got your wish. It's you and me toe to toe. But baby, this ain't no game. This is real life. And you're going down. Because I need that belt back around my waist. Bibiani, you better be watching this match. Because I'm coming for you next.
You deserve better. You deserve a better league. And all these old title holders, all these old champions have just proven to you they're gone for a reason. I'm here to stay. This is my league. He's an old bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him down. He doesn't deserve to be here. You deserve better. Where's the fucking bell?
About to be with him, hopefully.
I mean, a different Rocha, very intense, not a lot of yelling, as where Ghai is fired up. Ghai is ready. Ghai's basically saying, get rid of the relics because it's time for the new blood to take over. He and Ben Bateman have been making sure they're making a stamp that the new blood is going to take over. And Rocha is the last stand. Rocha is the last stand in the old guard, if you will. If Ghai does the unthinkable here and beats Rocha, we're going to have a #1 contender. If Rocha wins, he'll finally get that shot against Bibiani for the title. The stakes couldn't be higher.
Yeah, Christian, like I said up top, there's a lot of strings between these two, but give us the Eric Roberts starring in Best of the Best with what these guys bring to the table, with the tail of the table.
Here you go. You got Andrew Ghai, whose strengths are Christopher Nolan, Judd Apatow, and being very dangerously getting close to being arrested with a cane.
That's actually, happened. We're sorry about the officer involved.
Yeah. And then you've got Mr. John the Outlaw Rocha, biopics, 70s movies, and being born before the 70s.
That is true. That's an accurate statement. Christian Harloff, good with movie release dates and with the dates that people were born.
All right, so with that, are you ready to get going?
And you know what, Christian? Anybody can piss on the floor. It takes a hero to shit on the ceiling.
Sure. What I would like to, because I have seen these two gentlemen many times get very close, very physical. We've seen it at the Spectacular. I would like to announce today, being a special enforcer, true to his name, to monitor everything going on in the match, please give it up for the enforcer, Mark Donica!
Okay.
Donica is going to be on set. He will be here making sure that these two... Donica's had a nice little career for himself, too, as he is ready to get going. Here he goes, he's got the glove.
Right, Donica appears to be putting on some sort of a bowling apparatus aid.
Yeah.
He's got his Walmart-approved denim, and I think that you made the right call here. We are safety first here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
I wouldn't mess with Donica. He's a big dude. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! 3 rounds in a #1 contenders match.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Introducing first, representing Team Action. He is a 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Finalist. He is 2-0 with 2 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dastardly Drew Ghai! This kid has been something, man. He's a superstar.
Off the fans.
But he is. He's eating it up. Eating it up.
Boy, does he play to the room well.
He does. And, man, he has just done a lot for this league. He's done a lot here. And he is ready to get going as we wait for
because that always goes.
Pretty healthy stride for a guy with a cane.
And his opponent, representing the 5 Horsemen, with a record of 9 wins, 6 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist, and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, the Outlaw John Rocha! Rocha hitting the scene hard.
Applauding John Rocha. You know, you said the word former a lot in your introduction, but he is here today and ready to go.
And the music here, this is Vince Cox. Vince Cox did the music for this match.
Thank you, Vince.
Yes, Vince.
Is this where John thanks me again for making him relevant once again? Look, Action is here, and Andrew's here, and look, it's John Rocha once again trying to stay relevant.
And right away, John Rocha.
Right out the gate.
It's okay. A whole lot. Andrew, you keep that attitude up. I will take away your apple juice, young man.
That is not apple juice.
All right, so with that, the competitors have hit the table mark. How does round number 1 work?
In round number 1, the competitors are going to hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie trivia galaxy. These questions are each worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing available in round 1. As soon as we ask you each question from up here at the answer desk, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard we have so kindly provided to each competitor. You can have about 15 seconds. Once we ask you by name to give your answer, please show what you wrote on the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the match. If you're not sure you heard a question right, need to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You each have 1 challenge as well. And Christian, I think I did a great job explaining the rules. Thanks for looking dead-eyed into the camera.
Well, I only did that time. I was looking at my computer, checking my texts. You can do that through computer now, you know that?
That's a great point. Let's get on to the match, huh?
All right, Rocha, are you ready?
Yes.
Ghai, are you ready?
Yeah.
These are 2 of the biggest personalities we've ever had. What's wrong with them?
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
He's already going off so well. Off to a great
Here we go.
Lighten up, man. This is an exciting moment.
Round number 1. Question
Bringing the energy. I love it.
Question number 1. Comedies. Who is Sandra Bullock's co-lead in the 1999 rom-com Forces of Nature? Well, these 2 guys have
I
Forces of
literally
Nature,
don't
huh?
know.
Huh? Right?
I have no idea.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, dad jokes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Rocha.
Ben Affleck.
Correct. Ghai.
Nope. Definitely not what I
Okay,
put.
next question.
Gear.
All right, your next question
Freaking have no idea.
comes from the world of action/adventure, and the query is, what is the nickname of the toxic substance Judge Doom uses to kill Toons in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I'm going to say something controversial here. I agree with a lot of Judge Doom's policies. You can't have these animated characters running around dropping pianos on heads.
4, 3.
Eddie Valiant's brother was killed by a Toon dropping a
I have
piano.
no
He's very
idea.
passionate. Pens down. Ghai.
Gas X.
Incorrect.
Acme Sludge.
Incorrect.
The answer's dip, you idiots! Come
Dang it, I put Scoop.
All right.
God damn
All right.
Apparently, Charles Fleischer's here in the studio.
Wow, we really missed Sam in the building.
Yeah. Somebody gave him a movie already. For
I heard he auditioned for that role.
Wow, teaming up to take on poor Sam Levine.
Roasting Sam
All
Levine.
right, here we go. Next question.
Oh,
Directors.
damn,
Shh, please. Directors. Who directed 12 Years a Slave?
Sam Levine making an appearance.
This one I actually know.
Somebody put a blanket over him because at that age you get cold in the legs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Rocha.
Steve McQueen.
Correct.
Steve McQueen.
Okay, tied up.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Two
at least
apiece,
I have
no
a point.
perfect rounds.
Yeah.
Your next question comes from the world of horror/thriller. Your question is, what 90s sci-fi horror film stars Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill?
It's a funny question, huh?
It's hilarious.
I have no idea, guys. I don't watch horror.
So much in this match. So much drama going on behind the scenes.
You have jet lag. 5, 4, 3,
I have eternal jet lag.
2, 1.
Same
Pens
question?
down. I said pens down.
I said repeat the question.
I said pens down. You said
Dude,
repeat the
I
question.
said repeat the question. That's not even a... No. I waited till the last second for a reason.
Your call on it. I said pens down.
I think he got it under the gun.
All right, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's on
Event
you.
Horizon.
Right.
Okay, but you did use a repeat the question.
Yes, I will take the JTE.
Okay, you got a JT rule under the belt. John Rocha, what do you have?
Ben Horizon.
Okay.
All right.
Rocha,
Damn, he was just not
fireworks
fucking with
happening.
that
We go to
at
Christian Harloff
all.
for the next category.
Fantasy
Damn.
sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What is the name of the magical lion voiced by Liam Neeson in the Chronicles of Narnia series?
That one I know.
Oh. Do you not like that question, audience member?
Bibiani. 5,
Bibiani, of course.
4.
When Bibiani had like
3,
you know,
When he
wasn't
didn't
a
talk
jerk,
because
when
he
he
didn't have
wasn't
a
a jerk,
fucking
because
belt?
he had a
1.
Yeah, I remember.
Pens down. This should be a new team. Rocha.
Aslan.
Correct. All right, tied up.
That is correct. We also would have accepted Jesus.
Are we seeing some kind of union happen between these two?
I don't know. There's a lot of love up there at the table right now.
That's
I gotta
something that
tell
not
you,
even you could have written.
I
No.
don't like it. Your next question comes from the world of animated movies. Movies drawn by hand or on a computer, more likely. Your question is, who voices Brenda the Bun in Sausage Party?
I have no idea. I didn't see that movie.
Brenda the Bun? Fucking joking me?
I have no idea.
5,
Question.
4, 3, 2,
This isn't right.
1.
but whatever.
Pens down, please. Andrew Ghai.
Leslie Mann?
Incorrect.
Kate McKinnon?
Incorrect.
Looking for Kristen Wiig.
Still tied up close.
Right.
You're around
What the
same.
fuck, you guys? I haven't
All right,
even
here we
seen
go,
that
guys.
movie. What the
Dramas.
heck? Okay.
Dramas. Who plays Tom Cruise's mentor, Avery, in 1993's The Firm?
I was in the theater with my parents.
Yeah?
I have no idea.
I
You
believe
have any follow-up questions?
No, I think it's a great question. It's a great fact.
I have
all
no
enjoy
idea.
Good.
I didn't
5,
understand what was going on.
4,
I literally.
Right.
3,
Really confused in that movie.
2, 1. Pens down,
No,
please.
I got nothing.
And Rocha.
Gene Hackman?
Correct. Got it.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. All right, so Rocha goes up by 1. 5-4, but what a match so far we've had. Very close. 5-4. Rocha only a 1-point lead as we get into our final question.
And that is a Patreon question. The following question comes to you from Andy Schick. Thank you, Andy, for supporting the show. We appreciate you and all the razors that you bless CBS with. In the category of war movies is what Andy wanted, and certainly we're seeing a little bit of that up there at the desk. What film, adapted from a Mark Bowden book, depicted the Battle of Mogadishu?
Oh.
It's Andy Schick trying to stump.
Battle of Mogadishu,
5,
my favorite.
4, 3,
I don't know.
2,
I literally have no
1.
idea.
Andrew Ghai.
Lone Survivor?
Incorrect.
Black Hawk Down?
That's correct.
There it is.
6-4.
All right, well, I got
6-4.
3
So
points.
Rocha,
I'm fine with that.
very
I can live
tight
having
first
3
round.
points.
Rocha only has a 2-point lead as we get into round number
No,
2, the
I'll
wheel
take
round. Mark, how does that work?
Maybe Rocha conserving his energy by not saying a word. In round number 2, it's also known as the wheel round, the wheel of justice, doom, fate. On that wheel, you're going to see 10 categories, as well as the fan favorite spinner's choice and what every competitor dreads, opponent's choice. You got categories from different places in the movie trivia Schmoedown spectrum. Each question within
wheel
said
round.
category is going to be worth 2 points.
Ooh,
You're
this
going to get a
is gonna
total
be
of
what
4
makes the
questions.
race in here.
If you're
I
not
love
sure of
the
the
freaking
answer,
wheel
you can
round.
ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you
Oh,
4
man.
options,
I'm
one of which
interested
is
to
the
see what's
correct
actually
answer,
on the
at which
wheel.
point the value of the question goes down to 1. I'll remind both competitors, stealing is available in round number 2. Let's see, we got John Rocha with a 2-point lead. He's got to be happy about that. John, would you like to spin first or second?
Oh, Andrew can spin.
Okay, Andrew's going to spin first,
Got
and
it.
this is a sponsored wheel. Thanks to one of our Patreons, that would be Emmanuel Ibanez. Thank you, Emmanuel. Andrew Ghai now spinning the wheel. We have the 2000s and Will Smith movies are Emmanuel's 2 choices with his sponsored wheel. This could be
He
opponent's
did it.
choice.
No, he hit
Not
Nolan
Nolan.
again. That's what he got against Riley, and he's sticking with it, obviously.
He has magic.
Wow.
Emmanuel Ibanez
Come
sponsored
on,
the wheel,
man.
maybe giving Andrew Ghai some spinning luck.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Andrew, you get 4 questions in the realm of Christopher Nolan films. In Batman Begins, who plays William Earl, the CEO of Wayne Enterprises, while Bruce was away?
I don't remember.
5.
I can see his face,
4,
but I don't remember
3.
his name.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Tom Wilkinson, B, Rutger Hauer, C, John Glover, D, Bruce Greenwood?
Rutger Hauer.
1 point.
God damn it.
Okay. Next
At least he
question.
got it.
Who plays Hugh Jackman's assistant and lover, Olivia, in The
Oh,
Prestige?
fucking Scarlett Johansson? Is it Scarlett or is it, I think it's
5,
Scarlett.
4,
What is
3, 2.
Come on.
Olivia Wilde?
Incorrect.
Scarlett
Steal, 2
Johansson?
points.
Scarlett Johansson?
2 points.
Yep.
2
That's
points.
a big steal in a round that we
Damn.
thought Andrew Ghai was very comfortable with this
Ooh.
category.
Next
This is not
question.
good.
Next
Okay.
question. What was the first Christopher Nolan film in which Hans Zimmer received an original score Oscar nomination?
If you don't know it, come multiple choice.
Dark Knight?
Incorrect. You'll
Oh shit, this is not good.
5, 4,
Ooh.
Batman Begins?
for Inception. Inception.
That miss could come back to haunt Rocha. I know he's got the lead, but man, that could have really done some damage to Ghai.
All right, here you go. Final question, Andrew.
This is not good
What
for
was the
Andrew.
name of Christopher Nolan's first feature film?
This is rough.
Following? Following? Following?
Final answer?
Following?
Following is your final answer.
Yes.
That's correct.
All right, Andrew Ghai with 2 points, closing the gap, but John Rocha maintains a lead
Rocha.
here.
I feel like I need to challenge that. As much as I don't want to challenge it, I feel like.
What's your challenge?
Sam Levine.
What is your
It's
challenge?
called following, not the following, and there's a difference if we're going to go thing or the thing.
I completely agree, but we also in that meeting discussed whether or not a final answer was coming into
That's
play.
why. That's why I asked final.
I changed
That's
it,
why
and
I
I
asked
just
final. I
adjusted.
did ask final answer. So
No challenge, my
Are you
points.
challenging? Just wait. Just
Oh
wait.
my
Are
God.
you challenging? Are you challenging?
I don't need to hear from some
Well,
retired
don't
has-been.
don't worry about that. All we need to know is if you're challenging, then we will confer and ask.
Oh my
Not-
God.
He did challenge.
We need to know if John Rocha's challenging.
All right, I'll give you that. That's fair.
Are you taking the challenge?
Yeah, all right. Fine,
You're
I'll
gonna
take-
take the challenge.
No,
All right.
no challenge.
No challenge. Okay, no challenge.
You're
challenge.
still
Wow.
winning.
This
You're
is
still
crazy.
winning,
John,
John.
Rocha
Damn.
hits the table. Excuse me, hits the wheel. Here we go.
All right, here goes
Oh my
Rocha.
It wouldn't be a top 10 action
Please.
match if there wasn't a little
Just-
controversy.
Yeah, but
Oh
he
my
still
gosh.
has a lead,
I don't
and
even
he's
know what I'm
going into the
asking for.
spin here,
Ah.
Christian. He's got to
Yeah.
feel good about the position he's in right
He's
now.
looking
This is
for
crazy.
something that's
All
his
right.
strength, so he can put it away. But
It doesn't look like it's going to be opponent's choice. That's got to be a relief. It could be Westerns for the Outlaw.
Damn.
Westerns, they
This
both
is
hit
not
their
gonna go
strengths.
well.
They both hit their
Oh
strengths.
my
and
God.
can-
Right.
This is not.
the
Ugh.
Outlaw capitalize
Ugh.
here on Westerns.
All right. John Rocha, the Outlaw, just spun Westerns. He's never ridden a horse. Your first question
Jesus.
in the world of Westerns. What is the first movie in Sergio Leone's Man with No Name trilogy starring Clint Eastwood called?
For a few dollars more.
That is incorrect. Andrew Ghai for the steal.
Or a few dollars less.
Even more incorrect. We're looking for a fistful of dollars.
Honestly.
A
know the
fistful- oh. Your next question
That was great though.
in the world of Westerns.
How did
John
I miss
Rocha.
Johansson? Damn.
What was the name of the town in High Noon that Marshall Kane was forced to defend by himself? It was High Noon from 1952.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice? Is it A, Haddonfield, B, Hadleyville, C, Tombstone, or D, Virginia City?
B. Hadleyville.
It is Hadleyville for 1 point.
All right, John going up 9-7.
2-point lead.
2 questions left.
Next
God,
question.
This is crazy.
Who was the star
I'm
of
so
the
stressed
Westerns
out.
Hombre, Buffalo Bill, and the Indians and the Left-Handed Gun?
Paul Newman.
Give him 2 more points. He's got
Rocha taking a 4-point lead here.
And now we go to your final question in the
This
world
is
of
not
Westerns.
good
These
for
are movies that are
Drew.
very dusty.
Damn.
What
Rocha
Rat
came
Pack
to play.
member played the title character in Dirty Dingus McGee?
That's a real movie. Really? There's a movie called that?
He was not a member of the Rat Pack.
Rat Pack.
5,
Frank Sinatra.
4.
2 more points, and he's got himself a 6-point gap.
6-point lead here.
That was my guess.
6-point lead as we get into round number 3. Rocha having a 6-point lead and is
Sucks.
1 round away from going to a title match. But we have had 6-point comebacks before.
Yeah,
Don't
wow.
count Andrew Ghai out. Here we go. Round number 3. How?
See where this,
does it work?
In round number 3,
goes.
each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. These are 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a question up here at the answer desk from a different movie trivia category. The first number you give us is going to correspond to a 2-point question. The next one is worth 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. Because John Rocha is enjoying a 6-point lead right now, he's going to give us
Ooh,
his series
man.
of numbers first.
These-
Then we'll
oh.
take Andrew Ghai's.
I'm
And
almost
Andrew
too
Ghai
stressed
first,
out
you're
to
gonna have
finish
hit some correct
watching this.
questions
This is
to
crazy.
force Rocha's hand and avoid the TKO. John Rocha, what series of numbers would you like, sir?
What's the range?
1 to 20.
6, 8, and 14.
6,
8,
8,
14 for Rocha
14.
and for Drew.
3, 7, and 17, please.
3, 7, and 17 for Drew. Drew will go first as he tries to avoid the
Oh,
TKO here. Here
If
we
he
go.
gets TKO'd,
Drew,
he's
your
never
first
gonna hear the end of this
question
from
is in the
Rocha.
realm of comedy. There you go.
There it is.
All right,
That's my good luck charm.
comedy. Chris Farley and
Frickin'
David
smile.
Spade have starred in 3 films together.
Name 2 of
Name
them.
2 of them.
Black Sheep and Tommy Boy.
2 points.
Nice.
Okay.
Nailed
Also would have
it.
accepted Coneheads. Underrated.
Yep.
What was the other one? Airheads?
Coneheads.
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 I was like, I didn't think it was an Airheads.
All right,
I didn't
here
see
we
David
go.
Spade there.
So your next question, 7. Okay. In the realm of 2010s.
Okay.
2010s. Okay. All right. In 2010's The Town, who plays the FBI agent.
John Hamm.
There you go.
Nice.
30 points.
All he needed.
All right, so Andrew Ghai has got
Killing
himself.
it. He has to get his last one.
Andrew Ghai has to hit his 5-pointer here to avoid the TKO. However, if he hits it, then it goes back to Rocha. So for category 17, you chose dramas.
Ooh, and boy, do we have some here today, Chris.
Yeah.
Dramas. Here you go. In what 2010 film stars Brendan Fraser and Harrison Ford trying to find the cure to a rare genetic disorder?
Ooh. I have no idea.
5,
I literally have no idea.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What 2010 film stars Brendan Fraser and Harrison Ford
If he
trying to
pulls this, I
find
will
the
be
cure
very,
to a
very
rare genetic disorder? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Last one. What 2010 film stars Brendan
Yeah, I have
Fraser
no
and Harrison
idea.
Ford trying to find the cure to a rare genetic disorder?
Congratulations, man. I don't know the answer. Passengers. That's not right.
And your winner!
At least he was like humble enough to be like, congrats, man. Okay, there's a good handshake there. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, congrats,
The
Rocha.
answer was extraordinary measures.
Extraordinary
Rocha, man.
measures, and
He's
Rocha
back on his
having to
game.
use some extraordinary measures
glad
to
he gets the
defeat
title
Andrew
shot.
Ghai. Maybe not Andrew's best performance that we've ever seen, but John Rocha certainly earning a
Bibiani! Oh, look at Rocha getting that title. Time to give me the belt, big man! Rocha coming
He is
after
ready to
Bibiani.
go.
That's old school Rocha
He's
right
ready
there.
to go.
But look, it was classy between him and Ghai. He
man,
shook Guy's hand. Ghai walked
hope
off,
he takes that
and that was it.
belt
Ghai, just had a rough go with that Christopher Nolan. That happens with Riley. It happened with Riley at Scores and Soundtracks. Strength didn't hit the questions he hoped. That happened with Christopher Nolan, and Ghai played a hell of a match in that first round. Rocha was just on his game.
Doesn't matter how well you know a particular category, it's about those 4 individual questions. And you're right, I was shocked by the classiness that we saw from both Andrew Ghai and John Rocha.
Yeah.
We wasted money paying Mark Donica to be here today. Didn't need him at all.
Didn't need him at all, but I'll tell you what, now we get it. We've been waiting a year for Rocha versus Bibiani, and now not only do we have it, it's for the belt.
This is
and
crazy.
My God, what a showdown
That's
that
gonna
is
be
going
a
to
hell
be.
of a match.
Rocha,
Yeah.
Bibiani for the
Damn.
championship, but Andrew Ghai has nothing to hang his
I was
head
really
about.
rooting
What an
for
absolute
Ghai here,
showing
but
from
you know
this
what?
kid so far, beating Merle
I am
and
not upset
Riley,
to see
and
Rocha
now
win either, because
coming up
Rocha's
short
been
against the
working
Outlaw, as
towards
so many
this
others
for,
have done in the past.
for a
But man,
freaking year,
that was
at
something to
least.
see. And here we go. We're going to
And
talk to Jen Sturger,
this
who's
is-
with Andrew
yeah, this is
Ghai,
great.
and the new #1 contender, the
Yeah.
Outlaw, John Rocha.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans?
Those
Jen
glasses?
Sturger here with
Oh my
Andrew
God.
Ghai. Andrew, you spun Nolan, and it still didn't work out in your favor this time.
Yeah.
All good things must come to an end, right?
Yeah, for sure. I screwed the pooch. It was just a miss. It happens. And I hate to admit it. I mean, John's going to look back on this the rest of his life. It's going to be one of his greatest moments. I'll probably forget about it in the next week. But he did good. He played very well today. I gotta give it to him. He's a competitor. He's a champion. And I've beaten 2 other champions. My singles run has been 3 champions in a row. You think I fucking care about losing? No. I'm in a better place than anyone could possibly be going into the league. And now, I'm just going to support Ben, because he's going to win the belt.
You and
I'm
Rocha,
totally happy with that.
But you and Rocha almost seemed like you were having a civil match out there, almost eye to eye. It was very odd, I would say, for the rest of us watching.
Look, John and I understand each other. We're both competitors, we're both heated, we'll fucking kill each other if we have to, but we also understand that there's bigger things in play, like all of you out there at home. And so we put on a show. And that's exactly what you idiots are gonna be missing with this #1 contender to this belt, this title match. Are you kidding me? 2 white dudes in their 40s? How boring could it possibly be? Fuck me, dude. You guys want that again? Congratulations. Ooh, look at the old Mount Rushmore. I can't see it. The sun's on it. Wow. No. Have fun.
Jen is a
Enjoy your
champion.
lame
I
ass
love
match
Jen so
and
much.
wait for me to come back to singles.
Speaking of coming back to singles, are you going to be participating in the singles tournament coming up?
I don't know. We'll see if I have time.
Okay,
Yeah. How have you been?
great.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Your hair
Thanks
looks
for
nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for actually listening
Yeah, no
to the
problem.
answer this time. Fuck. And I'm back with a more quiet, reserved John Rocha.
Yeah. How you doing? How's it going?
Great. How are you feeling after that match? You finally put an end to the run that Andrew has been plaguing the Horsemen. That's got to be feeling a huge weight off your chest.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, he beat 2 former champions who were coming out of retirement, and maybe Ring Rust got the best of Riley and Dan, but I'm still sharp. I'm still playing.
He is.
Andrew played a good match. I played a better match. You know, just how it works. Sometimes you get the questions.
Man, this
sometimes
is super,
you don't.
like,
And
this
there's
is
some things that
really
second round
civil.
really helped me into
Which
third
is
round,
kind of nice
not
to
needing
see. Like, I
answer
know
any of my
some people are
questions.
going to think
I
it's
TKO'd
weird.
both guys from Team Action, so
And, like,
to me,
be
the
missing out
rivalry
on
is
the
dead.
fact that they're
The
not just
Horsemen
trashing
now,
each other
take
in
care of
these
that
post
business.
interviews.
But Andrew had a
But
great
this is
match,
very
and he had a great
refreshing
run,
from
so I
these
respect
two.
him and what he was able to accomplish.
And the fact that
Yeah,
they're
speaking of TKOs,
talking
you know, today marks
respectfully
your
about
10th
each other,
win here
like,
in the
this
Schmoedown.
is
And a year and a half since your last title shot.
Not bad for a Latino guy, right, Andrew? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
We're never letting that one down here, are we? But so now what's next? Now that we got Andrew out of the way, obviously, I guess the real obstacle coming up is Bibbs, and
Yeah.
it's like I said, it's been a year and a half since your last title shot.
Yeah, it has been, and you know, it's been a long road, and I've had to overcome a lot of challengers and losses, and you know, kind of put myself back in the mix. Taking care of 2 young bucks like Ben and Andrew in a row was not easy, but I did it. And you know, I'm sorry, Jessica, that you don't get to tweet Falling Horsemen anymore on your Twitter, but that's the way it goes now. Bibiani, you have something I want, and that's the belt. All right. Ever
She's
since you left
seriously the
the first
MVP.
iteration
I
of the
love her
Horsemen,
so much.
you
Oh,
know, you
there's
got cocky,
Bibbs.
you
All
talked
right.
all your stuff.
Okay.
What happened? You had to put yourself in service of the game. Well, finally, you calmed down and you won the belt. Well, now I'm coming for it, son. We are overdue. We are over. Oh, Jesus. I should have seen him standing there. What's up?
You're going to need to be a little bit more on the ball than that if you're going to get this sucker back.
I will.
I'll tell you something. I have had this let out a bit.
You've had it let out a bit?
Well, yeah, because I'm a big fat guy.
Wow.
So, like, I needed this to be like,
I don't
all
see
from me.
shape.
You're going to have to, you're going to see shape.
I don't see those kinds of things.
Oh, well, that's very, very
Your knowledge
nice.
is
You
all
also
I
apparently
care
don't
about.
see a lot of movies. My God, Fistful of Dollars?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, we've all made mistakes. How's the third round treating you there, Bips?
We've
all made
I've
mistakes.
barely had to go there this entire season.
Barely had to play anybody to get that belt. So
Damn.
I
Oh
beat
my
Jeff
God.
Snyder
Here,
who
okay,
kicked
this is
you
what I was
he didn't kick my ass
expecting.
'cause he lost by one. He won by 1 point.
But not
And
between
that's
these
like
two.
my ass. I don't know how you
Why to me
determine
a million points?
Yeah, that's
Right?
possible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2 TKOs is different than winning by 1 point.
You're
All
right, it's
and you're
better.
gonna
It
find
means I'm
out.
better.
And you're gonna find
It
out
means
when
I'm
we go
better.
toe to toe,
How is TKO
sweetheart.
worse
'Cause I'm
than
gonna take
the
you down. You're a plastic champion. You shouldn't have
He's
that belt.
everything
You're a
in
joke
this.
as a
No,
competitor.
go
I'm gonna
back
show
to
you
Jen.
when we go toe
No,
to toe.
I want to see Jen's face.
Deserve his
I am a
second
funny
chance.
guy. I am a funny guy.
You're
And
a
I
very
am
funny
not
guy.
made of plastic because that is a weird thing to say and I do not understand it. I have something for you, sir. It is a fistful of dollars. There you go. You poser. You poser. I will send someone to pick
Get
it
on your knees and pick it up. Get on your knees and pick it up. Get on your knees and pick it up.
Do no such thing.
Pick it up.
Oh my God.
Pick it up.
Get it to me.
Pick it up. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, pick up that belt.
Freaking
Don't
Alex.
do that for him, Alex. Just because he
Thank
can't
you,
bend
Alex.
over. Jesus Christ. Jen, I'm sorry I had to witness that.
I'm just glad you didn't call me Jessica again.
Well, look at that. Andrew
my
Ghai
God.
handling the loss with class.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it's a side of Andrew Ghai that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like that side of him. I got to be honest with you, too. Showing some respect there to
Yeah.
Rocha, but it's all about that Rocha and Bibiani showdown. The two of them have some words with each other, and that's a
No,
match
there were
I'm
some
looking
words.
forward to. to.
It's a
All right.
blockbuster pay-per-view type situation, although you can watch it for free right here on YouTube. I mean, John Rocha and Andrew Ghai, this is a match that we had built up for a while, and now all of a sudden you'll get an even bigger fish in the Rocha versus Bibiani title match. I cannot wait to see all this stuff plays out, and we obviously have not heard the last of Andrew Ghai, but have we seen the last of this new, nicer version of Dastardly Drew?
I don't know. I mean, I think it was a respectful one. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily know if you're ever going to get a nice Andrew Ghai,
Yeah,
but I think
but
you're
it
going
was
to get
respectful.
a respectful one, and that's what I saw there. That was interesting.
Respectful
I
with
didn't expect
regular
that from him, but
glasses and not sunglasses.
He showed respect to him, and there you go. So John Rocha wins this one via TKO, and we get Bibiani versus Rocha for the belt. Man, that is going to be that's going to be a lot of fireworks.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to check that
Speaking
out.
of fireworks, pal,
What do we got?
we got me and you
Oh,
coming up here
boy.
just in a
Yeah.
couple of days. So if you
That'd be
guys want to see us
crazy.
go 5 rounds, that's right, 5 rounds in a match, it's a Patreon exclusive. Join it today. In order to get that in just a few days from now, I'd like to thank you here before I whoop your ass, and then we are going.
Very classy.
Yes, man, we are going to thank you guys once again for all our patrons and for watching today. Leave a comment
put a like, do all that stuff.
Put a like!
And congratulations to both Andrew Ghai and John Rocha for an amazing run into this thing. And we will see you next time.
Oh my gosh. Crazy stuff, you guys. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. And I'm very happy for John Rocha. And he's going to give me a lot of shit if he ever watches this or hears that I rooted for Andrew against him. But I am really happy. I'm really happy to see him win and to get this title shot that he's been working towards. And I think he's in a good place right now as a competitor. I think he is very sharp and he's very focused. And he has a goal in mind of getting that belt back. And he's very, very close to doing it now. He has that contender shot. And I'm really excited for him. I really, really am. I hope that we get to see him holding that belt again. And that this is kind of a new kickoff opportunity for the Horsemen. That this gets them back in that mindset and back in talks of being real contenders, because I know that there's a lot of hype around the Horsemen, as there should be. I was super excited that we got the Horsemen back and we got, you know, a new version of the Horsemen with all of these great competitors, and then it's been a bumpy road for them so far. But I feel like they're starting to get their steam back a little bit, and I'm really, really excited about that, and I'm really interested to see what they're going to bring us in all of these leagues going forward. So what did you guys think of this match? Who are you rooting for going forward? What do you think is next for Ghai? Please leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. As always, my links are down in the description if you want to find me on social media. You guys are seriously the best for watching all of my content and putting up with me, and I will see you guys next time.